Hi everyone and welcome back to DeFi Daily, the channel where every day we talk about DeFi, going through different analysis, tutorials and news. Today I have some important updates about Abracadabra Money that can affect also the price of the Spell token, and are 5 important but really important news that you should absolutely know all of them. Watch until the end because the last 2 ones are probably the most important. Okay guys, before to start I would like to ask you to subscribe to the channel. It's really easy. All you have to do is just to press the subscribe button, and if you want to also receive a notification every time I post a new video, just press also the ring bell button. And guys, please leave me also a big thumbs up, and if you want to also drop a comment into the section below in order to help me to reach more people and grow the channel. It is just a small action but really means a lot to me, and could help also other people to become aware or more dynamic about the DeFi world. Remember also that all the contents in this channel are just for educational purpose and nothing has to be intended as a financial advice. If you want to invest in anything, that could be great, but always remember to do your own research first. Okay, let's jump into the topic because we have some really important news to talk about this platform. This platform is probably one of the hottest platforms in the whole DeFi ecosystem. And the first important news is that the Abracadabra Money is working to add a new blockchain. Soon we will be able to use Abracadabra Money also on Solana. Yes, they are building this integration from scratch, and we will have the opportunity to use and to borrow meme and to use the loops that are typical from Abracadabra Money. If you don't know much more about Abracadabra, I will leave you also the link in the right corner here, and I highly suggest you to have a look if you are not an user yet, or if you don't know all the various dynamics that are typical of this platform, because this platform can really be one of the most important platforms in the whole DeFi ecosystem for the next couple of months and maybe even years. So we will have the opportunity to use Solana, that is much cheaper and faster blockchain than the most of the blockchains that are already integrated into. Not to mention that the Solana ecosystem is a quite big ecosystem. So if Abracadabra Money will work on integrating the different tokens, the different platforms that are already working on Solana, I'm quite confident that we can see some great stuff into the next future. The second news that I want to talk with you is about UST. As you can see from the Abracadabra Money Medium blog, our UST strategy is almost ready. What does it mean? It means that they are working on integrating the Anchor protocol, that the Anchor protocol is a protocol on the Terra DeFi ecosystem. I made also a video on it that I will leave you also the link in the right corner here. And the Anchor protocol is probably one of the greatest, probably is absolutely the best, and this is way to earn some yield from your own stable coins, or on the other side to use your Ethereum or Luna in order to earn some great yields. I made also a video on some strategy that you can use with Anchor protocol, and I will leave you also that link in the right corner here. What will do the Abracadabra Money is allowing you to use Anchor protocol directly from Abracadabra Money. And the main advantage is that on Abracadabra Money you can use this kind of loops. So you can use Anchor protocol in this case with leverage. As you can see here, you can use these loops, and you will be able to use these loops with any probability because the feature is not yet released, but you should be able to use these loops also on Anchor protocol. So let's suppose that right now you had $1,000. You deposit them into Anchor protocol in order to start earning some yield. And right now the yield is something around 20%. But now, if you go to Abracadabra, you can not only start earning that kind of yield, but you can borrow meme against that collateral in order to ask for 85% if I'm not wrong, but in any case, we will have all the details in the moment when the feature will be released, in order to borrow some meme and to reinvest them again into the Anchor protocol. And you can repeat this process in loop for a maximum of 10 times. As you can understand, this kind of strategy with a basic interest of 20% and working always on stable coins, so the risk will be relatively low, it could be really great, and this could be probably the strategy with the highest yield in the whole industry in the moment will be released. Remember that right now this kind of integration is working on Ethereum. It means that in order to use it, you would have to pay the Ethereum gas fees. Accordingly to what Daniele Sesta said in the long interview that he made with the Frog Nation, that I will leave also the link in the description below, he said that in the next future they would try also to make available this kind of strategy on other networks in order to help people to save fees. What he said that right now there is no bridge, there is no the technology still available in order to use this kind of strategy on other blockchains. But in the next future we hope to have it available. In any case, keep an eye on this integration, on this UST strategy, because in the moment when it will become available, it could be really powerful. I will keep you updated in the moment when we will be able to use it. The third news is about the fact that the Abracadabra team is working on a feature that will allow people to have a cross liquidity, so you will be able to exchange one token, one coin from one blockchain directly to a coin into another blockchain, and this will be available through a liquidity, through some meme liquidity that would be available at the same time on different blockchains. The fourth big news is something that is really interesting for all the spell holders. It's not really a news because it's something that it was already live. And this is something that most of the people didn't know. As Daniele mentioned inside that interview, the main revenue stream by Abracadabra is not from the fees, the liquidation fees, the interest rate, and so on that is collected through the Abracadabra platform, but it is coming from your finance, because you have to know that Abracadabra Money has a partnership that is live right now that is allowing Abracadabra to collect the 45% of all the fees generated through the transaction that are coming by Abracadabra. And this is something really powerful, because this means many millions that are coming into the Abracadabra platform and are available to be distributed to all the holders of Spell that are staking their tokens into the Abracadabra platform. What I love about this feature is also that it's demonstrating that the way that the team behind Abracadabra is working is not just about delivering technology. They are trying to think as a company that have to provide dividend to the people that are holding the tokens. And if you think about it, that's a major upgrade, that's a major difference from what we are seeing from most of the DeFi platforms that are just rewarding distributed tokens to the people that are using the platform like as a reward, as for free. But in this way, they are not creating any value. On the other side, what Abracadabra Money, what the team led by Daniele is trying to do is to generate value for the protocol in order to pay dividend to the people that are staking their tokens. So they are like some shareholders of the Abracadabra protocol. And in this way, we are coming also to the fifth news, that is about what we will be able to do in the next future with our staking rewards. So as I said, they are working in order to maximize the returns, so the dividends that are paid to people who are holding and staking their spell tokens. What they want to do is to not only give you the rewards, but giving you the ability to choose how much in percentage of your rewards you want to receive them into a stable coin like meme, and in what other percentage you want to just keep them staked into your staking account. And this is powerful because in this way you can create some passive income, and you can decide one part of them taking out and investing in something else, or just cash out. But on the other side, you can keep compounding your yield in order to start earning in the next future even more. And this is something that can really affect the price of the spell token. As we have seen in our last video about the price of spell token, that if you missed it, I will leave you also the link in the right corner here. You can see from the chart that the price of the token has literally skyrocketed in the last 1 month, 2 months. We were about $0.002 dollar. Right now we are like 20 times higher. So the price of the spell token is going up like crazy. Another thing that is interesting that he told us into that interview was that we don't have to really pay attention to the fully diluted valuation, because things can change during the time, and also the strategies can change. So it's possible that in the next future, the amount of rewards, the amount of tokens that were intended to be distributed to people who were providing liquidity in a certain platform or someone else, it is possible that that amount of tokens, it will be barred, for the simple reason that the way that the Abracadabra Money is working is trying really to create new dynamics in order to rewarding people, not just giving them some free tokens, but working really like a protocol that is able to generate revenue in order to reward through the revenues people who are using the platform, who are staking their tokens, and who are interacting with the platform. And that could be really, really platform. So as you can understand, Abracadabra Money is working like crazy, and it is introducing really some great stuff. We have seen that they are working on Solana, they are trying to integrate the USD strategy, they are working on a cross liquidity for allowing you to exchange from different blockchain, different kind of tokens and coins. They have a really strong revenue stream from the Yearn Finance that is paying them the 45% of the fees generated by Abracadabra on Yearn Finance. And finally, they are working to give the possibility, the ability to the user who are staking the spell tokens to receive their rewards not only in spell, but also directly on meme. So as you can understand, there are a lot of stuff that are going on into Abracadabra Money, and I really love what they are doing. But if you're wondering if I would start investing from right now, according to the news that I have heard and I just told you right now, my answer is still not. I will not enter, I will not open any kind of position, because the price has grown so crazily that at least for my personal strategy, I will never enter in any kind of coin or tokens that has just done a 20x, a 30x, a 40x. In this case, we are really talking about something that has gone by something like 0 to 30, 40x higher. And at least to me, that's a quite too risky strategy deciding to enter in this kind of token. I'm not saying that I will not enter. Maybe at the first major retracement, I could decide to go into. And the reason is not because I don't believe in the project. I love the project, and to me it's doing something that is really incredible. The point is that you should act according to your strategy and not just by feelings. Yes, I have the temptation to just jump into the spell token because what they are doing is great. But on the other side, I have to be loyal to my strategy, because if I change strategy every time just following my feelings, that could be a mess. Sometimes maybe it could be a good choice, but most of the time and in the long run, I will for sure lose some money. So that's the reason why I prefer to be loyal to my personal strategy. I'm not saying that I'm not trying to accumulate any kind of spell token. I am trying to farming it through, for example, Spooky Swap or any other platform and farming pool that is offering spell as a reward. But as I said to you before, I will not open any position right now. I can't advise you to do anything, so do according to your strategy and to what is your feeling and what you believe that is right or not. But just be always aware that even if a project, a crypto project, is great, it could always dump even by 60 or 70% in any moment. And the simple reason is that because this market is so young, that the volatility is really incredibly high. You have to remember that fundamentals are not the only factor that is driving the market. There are many other variables, and the market is most of the time completely unpredictable, at least in the short term. In the long term, I'm quite confident that this project can go really higher, but that's another story. Guys, as always, if you have any kind of question, just write me into the comments below. And if you want to also tell me if you have any position open or not on spell, just write it into the comments below. And remember, leave me also a big thumbs up in order to help me spread the word, reach more people, and help more people to become aware on what's going on into all of this DeFi ecosystem. Guys, thank you for following me, and I will see you tomorrow with another video. Bye guys.